there is evidence of a nuclear blast. Now, found in a layer of radioactive cinder very close to Jodhpur was this radioactive decay that they were able to pick up, and it mimicked Nagasaki and Hiroshima for the amount of radioactive soil that it had. And one thing we need to understand is that Jodhpur is one of the second biggest cities in the territory of Rajasthan, and it's also the historical capital of the Kingdom of Marwar. Now, whenever you have that history, then you also have other things that relate. The remnants of Harappa in the north and Mohenjo-daro in the west were uncovered in Pakistan. Now, Mohenjo-daro was worked in 2500 BC and was rediscovered in the 1920s. So what that means is it was actually older than 2500 BC. It was just worked in 2500 BC. In the 1920s, when the road excavations were uncovered, or the road level, 44 skeletons were found dissipated throughout the entire city. This points to an idea that their passing was unexpected and then sudden. Evidence of an impact epicenter showed signs of articles being intertwined, glassified, and rocks being dissolved by temperatures around 1500 degrees Celsius and then transformed into a glass-like material, much like parts of the Sahara were found. Now, it is said that what was found at Mohenjo-daro mirrors that of the impacts and fallout occurring both at Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
Now that's exactly where I was going next, actually, because supposedly they have stories in the Vedics, which are like their histories and things like that. They have really detailed, super highly detailed, supposed mythical histories of India. And a lot of it details the conflicts of the gods that they had at the time, and they used to float around in these flying fortresses, which is another one nod already to some kind of technology. And they used to use these huge weapons that would just cause vast amounts of damage, and then we find real life evidence of possible nuclear attack. I've heard people say that it was actually meteorite or something like that, and a lot of meteorites we have that we know of, not all of them cause radioactivity. Like, we know that some of them cause devastation on large levels. Like, we know sometime in the distant past, before we even existed, there was the one in the Yucatan that supposedly was instrumental in killing off the dinosaurs. But it wasn't nuclear. It just caused a lot of devastation from being so big of a strike on the planet. So, you can say maybe it's a meteorite, but the fact that it'd be meteorite and be radioactive at the same time, it's a little more slim. Like, it looks more likely that it would be some kind of something that was already radioactive. And the only things we know of that have that level of radioactivity are atomic weapons.
Like what you heard? Well, head on over to www.spreaker.com/user/This Uncanny Earth to hear more from this episode 185, Lost Tech, and to hear more from This Uncanny Earth. As always, why be boring when you can be uncanny?